Hello, anybody? Hanging out. I guess I need to pre schedule these a little bit. Let's at least start with a somewhat official intro.
This is the remix.
Frankly, it was due to the
Hey, Fred, how's it going today? Hey, Craig. Hey, Regis. Kind of wait for a few more people to show up. I don't know how long this one will be today, but we got lots of shit to cover. From Tyra to whoever. And I have a update on Rashida Strober too. Should be interesting. And then we got Tyra and them rescheduling for another court date. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start. We're going to start with the Tyra Jailbird Moore. Well, Tyra managed to weasel out of going to court today. Attorneys took it and filed for a continuance, which really there was no big surprise on that. We all kind of expected it. And really, realistically, there wasn't going to be much going on today. Probably just saying, yeah, I got these new attorneys and stuff like that. And these here are who they are. Like the court wouldn't already have known that. And then we have an update on Rashida Strober. And she's been trying to raise money to do her show in Atlanta. It is that time of year again. She's finally getting back into doing her shows. But the other end of it is she threatened to take it and sue Dr. Computer Shop. And I happen to be listening to that stream of hers, but I missed that. Hey, Neptunes. Hey, Shitty Greg. Yes, very much so. And she's still wanting to run around the YouTube streets saying, I've won these cases. And she's even saying that she won against Dr. Computer Shop, which she never did. She had to take it and cut tail and run because she had no evidence about it. Hey, Rob, of anything that she was trying to do, and then restreaming her abusing her child was the main reason, but it wasn't harassment like she was saying. So she wasn't going to get away with anything there. Hey, Sungrown. So, and typical Rashida, everybody's against her. Everybody's against dark skinned people, but mainly the women, which, we all know that she can find prejudice against dark skin even with the most pro-black. So, but her threatening to go down there and threaten Dr. Computer Shop, they just said, go for it. Go file the paperwork. It's okay for her to have an opinion, but nobody else is allowed to have one. So, and then we got Skokohanis and VS Icon. VS claiming that Skoka has been harassing her and texting her and all that shit, which she hasn't. But VS Icon, from what I understand, was really good about doing that to other people and then want to file paperwork and file it, number one, in the wrong court, and then go report her to the cops going, this person's stalking her and harassing me. When, as far as I can tell, Skokohannes has done none of it. And then VS Icon taking and want to flag everybody, but for using her content, but she's okay with using other people's content. Which, you know, if you want to use my content, go for it. I don't care. But she does when it's her stuff. She wants to put everything out and do everything stream and everything, and then run and put everything on members only. Well, that don't work, number one. But if you can get away with it, you know, and then taking and try to intimidate somebody about using it, hey, go for it, I guess. And then we always got the extra Pooty running around the YouTube world, sticking his nose always where it doesn't belong. So, yeah, no kidding, Neptunes. So, I don't know. It gets a little confusing about shit sometimes. And then about the way people want to do things. There's a reason why we have fair use, but you don't get to go around and say shit and then claim victim. And then we got Phi Babe. I don't pay a lot of attention to her, but she's always got to keep her name relevant. And then play victim. Why is it's always somebody got to play victim and just never take responsibility for themselves and for the shit that they do? There's none of us that are innocent about anything that we do on YouTube. That's just the way the ball bounces. So, and then constantly bickering and fighting, and why can't we all just kind of get along kind of together? Oh, and Littlefoot's little fella, you running around and always saying that you don't watch anybody and you only go on what the titles say, but know again what everybody is saying and doing, and almost can quote them word for word. And then want to take in and talk about the barbecuing and saying my grill's better than your grill. Well, using the same stuff as everybody else. I'd have to look into that Spider-Man. And then, John's grill is just small because he's only cooking for him and his girlfriend. You don't need a great big grill to take in and barbecue a whole bunch of stuff and just let it go to waste like you do, Tyra. And then you always looking like you're cooking for an army and then bringing out that grill and putting lids on it and then put on that rack and then stack the meat up until it touches all that rusty shit is bullshit. I wouldn't eat anything that you cook. And then you want to go after Armando. Now, hey, Angie, like, I really hope that Armando does take it and buys your house. And proves that you don't have as much authority as you thought you did about it. And like he said, he don't have to take it and go to Indiana. He can just go to Florida where she's at. And you're already pissed off at her because she went and paid all that back taxes and left you high and dry almost. So, and then him taking in, Armando taking and trying to get more charges on you. Sounds like it might even be working, but you always wanting to say you have no fear of anybody, but you sound pretty worried about him. Did them little fellas come up and knock on your door? Have a little chat with you? Like he said? I'm kind of surprised that you haven't went live yet today to talk about why your court case got rescheduled. Because I'm sure you're going to have all kinds of stuff on that one. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link here in case somebody wants to go ahead and come up. And oh, by God, it looked like it worked, Greg. Anyway, but damn. See, on the 7th, you only have that's about the time that the crime was committed. And Again, it's been a fun year watching you, Tyra, go from being all cocky and everything. Hey, Sean. Hey, Dr. Computer Shop. Hey, I was talking about your pending lawsuit that was coming up, Dr. Computer Shop, with Rashida. I don't know if you caught that or not. So, and her doing her regular begging to put on something and for lawsuits against everybody, which is always fun, especially for somebody who, losing court again. If you want to come up and talk about it, Dr. Computer Shop, it's plenty great or fine if you have time. So anyway, it's Tyra, you're not really going to take it and prevail in this, I don't think. And but by the 7th, we should see how these new attorneys are going to be filing their paperwork. Oh, and I was talking about that. I'm surprised that you haven't went live yet and talk about why it got put off for another 2 months. Is it 2 months? Yeah. No, I might as well call it another month. C5, 6, yeah. July. Hey, Purple. So, and then, like I said, all this other stuff going on, and they're just way too much to take in and remember everything going on. Hey, Lurker. Oh, that's cool, Purple. So I'm pretty much covered about everything that I wanted to say. I know I could have taken and just did just a video about it, but I thought I'd go live and see if anybody wanted to talk about everything going on. So, or if they have something. Oh, and the Nature Boy section and what's been going on there. Oh, you're the day before the 4th of July, Purple. Hey, G5. They got it postponed for till July, Lurker. Nothing really happened. And nothing really was going to happen that much today anyway, other, it would be more about the court system acknowledging the new attorneys, which I don't know why, because I already know who the new attorney was because they had to approve it. So those things are never make sense, but it's a part of the that's true, Purple. Give him a lot more time to take an end mess up. But he's been doing good so far by not talking about it.
What's up, Jay?
Oh, not a whole lot. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Getting ready to head out of here in a few and knock out this shift.
Well, that's good. Got to
Yeah.
keep them bills paid.
Yep.
So,
Oh man, this Tyra and Armando stuff is hilarious. But I think
I've been laughing my ass off about it.
it's going to end a little different because Armando is somebody who's got means. So
Yeah, I think so too. And I'm
so,
really hoping that he's not going to be like, some of the others, that made promises and never carried through.
right, exactly. So
We've
we'll see
seen
how
that
that
too
works
many.
out.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen it too many times.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's going to put hands on him or nothing like that, but I think
Right.
I think if the wife makes a few phone calls, it's going to be it's going to be done for Mr. TT.
Oh, yeah. Especially harassing a professional and a
Oh
doctor on
God,
top of that. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. They're not going to tolerate that shit.
No. Oh shoot. Yeah, that's all I had to say about that. The rest of these folks, I see there's a lot of new folks that have seen this Skokahanis and VS and all that. I don't know anything about none of that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've been following along with Skokahanis for a while. I like her, so
Mm-hmm.
and then VS. I don't know. I've been on the fence about her, but she is definitely a shit starter. And
Well,
then
she one of the
play
ones that got to
victim,
that fight at the IHOP.
right?
Okay, I know who she is now. Okay, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. And I think that was the one that got her ass kicked,
yeah.
if I remember correctly.
I don't know about if she got her ass kicked, but I do know that when she got prosecuted, she couldn't be on YouTube for 3 years.
Oh, that means she won the fight then, because the winner always gets prosecuted,
Right,
and the other one turns into a victim.
right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
And then when you said grown folks TV, honestly, I forgot about him.
yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, you're not missing anything really.
Yeah, it's probably more of the same crap.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's still wanting to go around here and play tough and that he's the king of everything. Well, nobody really cares about him other than the women in his chat.
Right. Well, that's the only thing he's probably about king of, because he ain't running nothing nowhere else but his mouth.
Right.
Well, that's all I had to say. I got to run. It was good seeing y'all. Good seeing y'all chat. Everybody stay up. Talk to you later.
All right, Rob. Thanks.
No problem. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. No. Yeah, he's pretty hard to watch. And I just get tired of the threatening all the time, Purple. A grown man does not threaten people all the time, including on social media. That's just a sign of weakness. If you got to threaten people, you've already lost. Yeah, I don't. The YouTube algorithms really suck sometimes. Um, Anybody else is welcome to come up too. Uh, yeah, that's true. When you got to take it and put on makeup and everything to take it in and use uh, filters to take it and make your pictures for everything, and then go sit in that white chair like you're some kind of saint. That doesn't make you a saint sitting in that white chair. Yeah. It's getting more and more where people are losing more and more of their rights to their kids. They the state's taking more control over them and having more say so in it. That's why I'd hate to be a parent nowadays. Bad enough being a grandfather to them. But I got pretty good grandkids. That's funny, Purple. So, well, hey, Rita. Um, I really think that Littlefoots is probably going to wait until late this afternoon to take it and go live. That's what I'm thinking. That way he's waiting for everybody to take it and everybody to make their videos about him. Right, Purple. Hey, Vibrant. I've only recently started doing it, Vibrant. Yeah, I feel all right, Purple. Just have a lot of things going on. Trying to get things done, and seems the more I try to push, the slower they go. So, but anyway, well, I think I'm just going to make this a short live. But hey, Room Shaker. I was kind of listening yesterday in Buddy Lee's. Not too sure that was a good move for you. Anyway, like I said, I'm just going to make this a short stream, and I think I'm going to just keep doing my lives on Wednesdays. It seems to work out for me and everything, and it makes things a lot easier having a scheduled time, unless something really happens that's noteworthy. Then I'll either make a video or go live and talk about it. And I am trying to get better about doing my things. And slowly but surely. So, anyway, I shall talk with everybody later. This is LA Den signing out.